Have you ever wondered why some people are so much less stressed than you are? Yes, to some degree, obviously, being stressed or being able to relax is a personality trait. But there are things that some people do that makes them less stressed to start with. And one of these things is that they might end up being better organized than you are. Just think about it. If you are more organized in the way you approach things and in the way you make sure that certain items are in a particular place, you will, by definition, lose less time looking for things. If you don't have to search for your keys before you leave the home, or if you find your computer or your paperwork in a given place and you don't have to spend 10 minutes collecting everything you need before you go, that is 10 minutes saved. And that is 10 minutes without the stress of that sense that you may have forgotten something. That person who can find everything without having to search for it will walk out the door more relaxed than the other person that has spent 10 frantic minutes trying to figure out what they need to pick up and take with them before they walk out the door, and they're already at stress level while they're closing the door behind them. That applies to all kinds of things. That applies to where you park your car. That applies to knowing the schedules of your kids, when they go to school, when they come back, so you don't have to worry about forgetting about them. Or if there's a hiccup in the schedule, you can plan ahead because you already know when things are supposed to happen. On the other end of the scale, you've got people who have no plan whatsoever. They're completely disorganized, which means that by definition, whatever happens will throw them off. And throwing off will make you less relaxed and will add to the stress level. So, in conclusion, I hope you can see that there's some interest in organizing at least part of your life to a point where you avoid the stress completely, or at least partially. And I'm not saying you have to be completely rigid and organize everything. I certainly am not, and I'm a professional organizer. But it helps to make sure to be organized in the areas that create the most stress for you. So if you know that every day when you leave the home, you spend frantic 10 minutes, maybe that's something you need to change, because it will have an effect on you every single day. The job for today is to identify an item that you can organize better and maybe try out what it does if you do that for a consecutive 2 weeks and see how it feels, what difference it makes. In any case, stay clutter aware and come back for more. If you want more, there are options. Click the round logo to subscribe to this channel, or select the playlist in the middle to see more content, or check out the links in the description below. Oh, and feel free to like this video.